News.
And that breaking news in Henry County, a man suspected of beating a woman to death, shot and killed by law enforcement.
This happened around 1 this afternoon at a shopping center near Panola Road in Ellenwood, and that shooting leaves us with a lot of questions tonight. John Sherrick joins us from the scene. And John, what have you learned? Any new information in the last hour or so?
Yeah, the man who was killed was a murder suspect, according to the sheriff. The man who was driving this pickup truck was suspected of murdering a woman earlier today, beating her to death, possibly his girlfriend. The sheriff at first thought it was in Sandy Springs, but we've learned since it may have not been in the city limits of Sandy Springs, but near there. They traced the man to an address here in Henry County. Police and sheriff's deputies tried to arrest him. He would not surrender. They followed him, according to the sheriff, to this shopping center, 5 Points Crossing Shopping Center at Panola Road and Flakes Mill Road. 4 or 5 law enforcement officers, according to the sheriff, surrounded the man inside his pickup truck, tried to talk him out peacefully, the sheriff says, but the man would not get out. And then all of a sudden, he opened up the driver's side door. According to the sheriff, he shouted, "Today is the day," raised a firearm. Law enforcement officers opened fire on him and killed him. Witnesses say it was horrifying to see and hear.
4th of July.
4th of July.
4th
Seriously.
of July.
It sounded like just gunshots, pa-da.
Right before them gunshots, there was basically a movement, and that's all.
Yeah. That's all that was done.
That's all that was
Sad.
done.
It's very sad.
It's very sad.
I think that our officers took every opportunity that he could to try to talk this particular suspect down, to try to help him in a situation to suffer less, and he took the opposite route. And again, I want to make sure that we clarify that he said that today is the day. Obviously wanting to have a suicide by cop or to do the same to himself.
We are working to learn more about that homicide that occurred earlier today, according to the sheriff. We don't have any more details other than it might have been near Sandy Springs. No law enforcement officers were hurt. The GBI is here investigating. Back to you.
All right, John.